Liverpool fans may be desperate with the news confirmed today for the clash with Brighton. Exclusive. Liverpool and Manchester United show interest in German teenager. Liverpool. Romano brings updates on Trent Alexander-Arnold to Real Madrid. Hello, my fellow supporter. Welcome to another news video from the greatest club in the world. Trent Alexander-Arnold may choose not to stay at Liverpool in the post-Klopp era, with reliable reports linking him to Real Madrid. Although there's a chance he could stay at Anfield for many years, Romano emphasizes that there are no negotiations for a new contract, despite the current one expiring in the summer of 2025. Romano added, "We know that Trent Alexander-Arnold is crucial to Liverpool, but what is the likelihood of a new contract given Real Madrid's interest? We'll see." Steve Nicole believes Real Madrid could offer up to £80 million for Trent Alexander-Arnold, and the Reds may not mind much, as they have a much better defender in Connor Bradley. Alexander-Arnold is one of Liverpool's greatest assets. The fullback is one of the best assist providers in world football, having assisted in 82 goals in just over 300 games as a right-back, in addition to scoring 18 goals. He is one of the three players Ali McCoist recently suggested Liverpool should keep secret after Jurgen Klopp announced his departure from the club. He and Jeff Stelling suggested that swiftly appointing the new manager could help with that. Alexander-Arnold could follow Klopp. Nicol also believes Klopp's departure could influence Alexander-Arnold's future. "I think Klopp's departure will be interesting because, as we've all said, Trent Alexander-Arnold as a defender is a terrible defender," Nicole said. "There's no getting away from that. I don't care who you support, what team you watch. Trent Alexander-Arnold is not a good defender." It's not clear if Nicole is suggesting that the right-back's lack of defensive intelligence will count against him when a new coach arrives at the club. Certainly not, given how good he is in other aspects of the game. In any case, Real Madrid's widely publicized interest lately could see the Reds deprived of the defender, but Nicole doesn't believe that will be a big problem, given Connor Bradley's presence in the Anfield locker room. Bradley could mitigate Trent's departure. He's so good in attack that it wouldn't be surprising if Real Madrid offered, £60, 70 or 80 million for Trent Alexander-Arnold when you have a young player like Connor Bradley, who is a much better defender, excellent in attack, but is at the same level as Trent, said Nicole. A few months ago, Liverpool probably wouldn't have even thought twice about letting Alexander-Arnold go, and maybe they still haven't. However, the fact that Bradley has a very similar mold and has already shown his class in the Premier League will give them hope that, if he leaves, the departure won't be too problematic. In fact, Bradley scored a goal in the Premier League and provided 3 assists, along with 3 assists in the FA Cup this season. He's shown in a 4-1 victory over Chelsea in just his second game in the league this season, scoring once and providing 2 assists, and showing that the future is bright, regardless of whether Alexander-Arnold stays at the club or not. Hitsy understands that Liverpool and Manchester United are showing interest in the German star Dardai. The teenager from Hertha Berlin is highly rated, and Hitsy understands that several clubs have their eyes on the midfielder. Both Liverpool and Erik ten Hag's Manchester United are keeping tabs on Dardai, who is in the starting lineup for Hertha this season. The 18-year-old has played 8 games in the German second division for a team aiming to return to the top flight. There are several top clubs in the two Bundesliga, including Hamburger SV, Hannover 96, Hertha, and Schalke, who are facing relegation threats. Hertha themselves are in 9th place, 7 points away from the playoffs, with Dardai providing an assist. He came through Hertha's youth academy, where his father, Pal Dardai, is the head coach. He also plays alongside his 2 older brothers, Palko and Martin. Bayern Munich, Bayer Leverkusen, Milan, and Juventus are already keeping an eye on Dardai. Just like at Liverpool, it's still unclear who will be in charge at Bayern next season, following Thomas Tuchel's departure. Additionally, as Hitsy revealed earlier this year, Bayer Leverkusen's coach, Xabi Alonso, is one of the names on the list to replace Jurgen Klopp. Therefore, the managerial carousel in England and Germany is expected to pick up speed in the coming months as elite European clubs make changes to their coaching staff. What do you, as a fan, think of the potential signing of player Dardai? Comment below with your opinion. Liverpool fans may feel apprehensive about the upcoming clash against Brighton after today's confirmed news. The Premier League has announced the refereeing appointments for next weekend's games, with 2 names involved in our match. potentially causing anxiety for Reds supporters. David Coote will be the main referee at Anfield, with Paul Tierney on VAR duty. The officiating team is completed by Tim Wood and Mark Scholes as assistant referees, Craig Pawson as the fourth official, and Dan Cook as the VAR assistant. Liverpool fans may be worried to see Coote taking charge of the game against Brighton, with the 41-year-old referee involved in some notable VAR incidents in the past against the Reds. You certainly remember. He was the one who did not award a clear penalty for handball in Martin Odegaard's area in the 1-1 draw against Arsenal just before Christmas, and he was sidelined for a round in October 2020 after overseeing the game at Goodison Park, where Jordan Pickford went unpunished for a serious injury to Virgil van Dijk. As for Tierney, his history against Liverpool is extensive. He did not send off Harry Kane for a violent tackle on Andy Robertson on the same day that Diogo Jota had a penalty denied against Tottenham. He only showed a yellow card to Oliver Skipp for a tough tackle on Luis Diaz last season, and he disallowed 2 legitimate goals in our away victory against Burnley on Boxing Day. He was also in the middle when Rodri escaped a clear handball in Manchester City's 1-0 win over Everton 2 years ago, a result that ultimately helped the team beat Liverpool to the Premier League title by just 1 point. It's fair to say that both Coote and Tierney have their history when it comes to the Reds. We just hope they won't be the protagonists of the discussion after the game against Brighton next Sunday, the 31st. Thank you very much for watching up to this point. Until next time.